First question from Sleepy Street Farm. Hey, Curtis, I never heard you talk about wheel spacing on the BCS tractor. Do you ever need to run the wheels down the pass to avoid compaction on the bed? This is a great question. Only once did I see Eric at Steadfast have the wheels straddling the beds and he was using the power hair at the time. Are there any other times you would need the wheel spacing change? This is a really good question. You could almost do an entire video on this. I always get, you guys give me so many ideas for videos. But you know, maybe I don't. In a nutshell, in my opinion, no. Now that could depend on your soil type, but I mean, I've been in pretty silty clay soil my entire farming career. And on many other farms, it's the same thing. I don't think it's worth it. The main reason is that when you extend those wheels all the way out to the walkways, it's a bitch to turn it. Yeah, because it has more of a, it has a wider radius, so there's more friction when you're turning it. So I don't find the trade-offs worth it. What I do is I have my wheels extended on my BCS. They're extended out a little bit. They're extended basically to the edge of the bed. So they're kind of on the walkway and kind of on the bed, opposed to when you buy a BCS and the wheels come right close, they'll kind of be in the bed and there'll be dirt on both sides. And then that means there's more soft surface area, so they sink more. So if there's less soft surface area closer to the edge, they don't sink as bad. So I tried it. I have full wheel extender kit. I played with it for a season a few years ago, and it just wasn't. It just made the BCS too hard to turn. That, like, let's say for the sake of the question, let's assume there is a little bit of compaction with it. Is that compaction worth more or less than the difficulty and extra physical strength you have to exert to turn that thing however hundreds of times a year? In my opinion, it's not worth the trade-off, because everything's a trade-off. So, because there might be some varying opinions on whether that's worth it, but I would say I would rather have an easier time operating the machine than have a little bit of extra compaction in my beds. That's my thinking on it. But I wouldn't bother doing it. I don't think it's worth it.